You've been looking pretty good these last few weeks, man.
Yeah, I got a secret stash of the stuff from the mail.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got the Caldera Lab stuff too, huh?
I did get it.
Dude, this is some great stuff, man. It's a 3-product regimen. You can go to their website and check the third-party results yourself. You don't have to believe Ray or I, but we've both been using it. It's great stuff. The 3-product regimen of the good, the base layer, and the clean slate. People who have used it are experiencing smoother and healthier looking skin. It's really great stuff. Go over to calderalab.com and use promo code Deluxe for 20% off. This is a great deal, Ray.
Yeah, look good, feel good, live good. That's what I always say.
Absolutely. calderalab.com. Use promo code Deluxe for 20% off of your entire order.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brad.
And I'm Denise. We are the hosts of World's True Crime Podcast. Every Monday, we release an episode researched by me about the most heinous criminals throughout history from across the globe.
And then every Thursday, we will release an episode from me about disappearances, UFOs, the unexplained, and strange history. To lighten up the episode, we take part in movie trivia at the time of the incidents.
You can find us everywhere you listen to podcasts and find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
We also can be found at worldstruecrime.com. So just remember, everybody, the world's not always as it seems.
This podcast is part of the Deluxe Edition Network. To find other great shows on the network, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. That's deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Deluxe Edition. I am your host, Casey Shearer. Joining me, as always, the 10-cent beer night, L. Ray Sexton.
What's going on, Casey?
Not too much, buddy. We have a special guest with us tonight, Miss Amber Brooke. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
The hostess of Terror Tuesday.
Yes.
Tell everybody your plugs real quick at the beginning here, where everybody can find you before we get into the show.
Sure. Mostly Instagram, amber.brook32, and you can find me on Facebook too. I don't really use it that much though, honestly, because Facebook's lame. It's same thing. The Amber Brook, I believe it is. But yeah, that's it.
All right. And Terror Tuesday every Tuesday, right? 9 usually 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's normally around 9:30ish, but it's like every Tuesday, sometimes every other Tuesday, depending on my like work schedule and all of that. But yeah, we just talk about spooky, scary shit and have fun guests on, and yeah, and probably say things we shouldn't.
We all do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's just do the house cleaning here quick before we get into the show. Also, Terror Tuesday is also a part of the Deluxe Edition Network. You can find all of the other great shows over at deluxeeditionnetwork.com. The podcasts of the month this month are the Beard Laws podcast and Take on the World. Go check them out. You can find us over on Instagram at Deluxe Edition Pod. Ray handles all the Instagram duties over there. Come find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Deluxe Edition Pod. And if you'd like to support the show, go to patreon.com/Deluxe Edition Pod or buy a t-shirt, whatamaneuver.net/collections/deluxe-edition. Anything else, Ray?
Head over to Facebook and give us some of them fucking star things. Because, yeah, there's these stars now that they can give us, and it gives us money. So
want some
if you,
star things.
yeah, so give us some fucking star things. You know, we get like a penny for every star.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
if everybody goes over there and gives us some love, we could like buy sandwiches and maybe some chips for lunch this week
Maybe a cookie.
and a cookie. That's pushing it, but I think maybe we can get the sandwich and the chips for sure.
Yeah, if we're only getting a penny for these things, for these stars, they can't cost that much. So yeah, buy us some
No.
stars over at facebook.com/deluxe edition pod. And I think they're for the reels, if I'm correct. You can give us
I have
stars
no
on,
idea.
yeah,
I
on the
just saw
reels.
this thing that said that we're eligible for stars, and I figured I'd throw it out there. I don't know what the fuck it is, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we've got like 200 of them now, so
Yeah, that's not
shit.
bad. Yeah,
All right.
that's 200 pennies right there, Casey. I told you what I was going to do now that we're making that sweet cheddar.
yeah, I sent Ray a screenshot of all the stars that we had, and I said, well, you might as well go put your 2-week notice in.
Yep. So I sent back, setting my toolbox on fire and going to piss on my boss's desk right now.
That sounds really satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. All right, we are here to do a recap of an episode that we did at the beginning of the year with Amber, the most anticipated horror movies of 2023. So let's run down through the list of movies and see if any of us saw any of these movies and what we thought of them, or if we saw any other horror movies that weren't on the list. So I think Amber, me and Ray had seen Knock at the Cabin before the last episode. Did you get a chance to see that one?
I watched like half of it.
Not digging it?
Oh, it was all right. I just I'm old, and if I sit on the couch, I'm gonna fall asleep. So yeah, so I watched like half of it. I didn't think it was bad.
Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty good.
I
I'd have
enjoyed
to go back and watch it again.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch it and finish it.
I stand by my assessment that was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, are we still thinking that someone else wrote it other than M. Night because it didn't go along with his?
Yeah, I'm still 100% on the. I think it was Stephen King's kid, Joe. I still think he wrote it.
Joe Hill.
Yeah, I still think he's the guy that wrote that because that's right up his alley for the way that story goes.
Were we the only people that had that idea?
As far as I know, but maybe I'll revisit that and I'll start fucking with him and see if I can get him to admit to it.
I don't know, because M. Night Shyamalan movies lately, well, almost always just suck. Yep. So, like, if it's a good movie, then it probably was not written by M. Night Shyamalan. So,
well, that's the whole reason I think he didn't write it, because it's a good movie. Maybe I'll call him and call him out. I'll just keep bugging him until he blocks me on all social media.
Tweet at him.
Yeah. I know you didn't write this, you motherfucker.
Tell us the truth. Put him in the head.
All right. Did anyone see this was on my list, The Oregon Trail. Did anyone see that one?
I didn't.
Nah.
All right. So I watched this the other day, hoping that it was going to be a horror movie, and it was a really, really good movie, but not really sure why this one made the horror list. It was more of a Western movie, and actually I started looking it up a little more, and it's like the #1 rated Western movie to watch right now, like on streaming platforms.
Huh.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, it was really good, and I looked like the chick who wrote it. It was like her first feature film, Meg Turner. Like she wrote a couple shorts, and then this got picked up, and it was really fucking good.
What is the plot then?
Yeah.
So the lady, I have it written down here. I gotta look at my notes. Hold on.
Is it here?
I know I just watched it, but I smoke a lot of fucking weed. All right.
I'm gonna guess, Casey. It's about a woman who leaves organs
on a trail,
on a path.
Dude, I would watch the fuck out of that. Can I be the lady that leaves the organs?
Yeah. Why not?
All right, we're writing this movie. TM, guys.
Abigail Archer was left alone in a brutal Montana winter during the 1870s, and she fought for survival to retrieve her one earthly possession, her family's horse, from a gang of bloodthirsty bandits. I didn't recognize any of the people in it except the one
horse
dude from what was the funny cop show on
Reno 911.
Yeah, Reno 911. You remember the cop in the real short shorts?
Yes.
Yeah, he was in it for like a hot minute. But he was the only one I recognized from the whole movie. But it was really good. I recommend it.
So that's listed as a horror movie?
Yeah.
A woman.
Now it
does time and a woman wants her horse back.
Yeah, it does get pretty brutal. Like there are some pretty brutal kills and stuff in it, but definitely not a horror movie. I
feel like that's more of a drama western action type deal.
Yeah. Highly recommended, but I don't know why they gave it that name, the Oregon Trail, but it's pretty cool. And I was reading more about it. It's supposed to be like historically, accurate and all that stuff. So like the girl Meg Turner that wrote it, she was doing research on the game, the Oregon Trail. Remember that game?
Yeah.
And started like finding out all this different shit about it. And like I guess I don't know if this is like exactly based on one of the stories that she found or what, but watch it. It's good.
Now I did watch that South Park thing, Cannibal, the musical. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that. No.
So they did a take on the Donner Party, where it's a comedy musical horror.
Oh my god!
And it's fucking amazing. It's about this dude's on trial for eating all the people, and he claims he's innocent, and he's not it's not his fault, and he didn't do it, and all this shit. But it's a goddamn musical horror comedy. It's really good.
I'm here for that.
Was it new? Is it new?
I don't know how new it is, but it's new to me, so I guess that counts.
I mean, this is the most anticipated movies of 2023, but I'll let it slide.
We'll take it.
I saw it in 2023, so
well, that works.
That works
Ray,
for me.
I see you have Texas Chainsaw behind you. So do I.
I do. I have my my autographed Gunnar Hansen photo behind me.
Hell yeah.
And my lunchbox.
That's awesome. Yeah, we got a Leatherface pillow right there, back there.
You can't go wrong with Leatherface. He's an icon.
You should see the downstairs. I wish I could take you downstairs when I'm on the computer. We've got the giant Pretty Woman Leatherface animatronic in the dining room.
Oh, that's nice. That's a good one.
Awesome. Let's talk about real quick. I don't remember when this movie came out, but I know we didn't talk about it the last time because I hadn't seen it. The Vengeance movie that you were in, Amber.
Yeah. It actually came out a year ago in October.
Okay, yeah. So I hadn't seen it when you were on last. I was waiting for when we had Jason Brooks on. So we just had him on a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Fucking phenomenal movie. You did a great job.
It was so great, and it was so fun to work on it. It was like hanging out with family, and we were just goofy, and the time passed like nothing. And then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go catch a plane. Yeah, it was so fun. Yeah,
you did a great job on it.
Thanks. I swore in every single line,
yeah,
which is like, me anyway. So it was perfect. And that the truck scene, when mind you, I don't drive at all. I have really like super bad anxiety when I get behind the wheel, so I don't drive. And they've got me like this 5'1", 100-pound little girl in this big fucking pickup truck, and I look so small behind the wheel, and it's just comical. And that whole scene was improv. So like when Hannah came back in the car and was like something about bears, I'm just like, what fucking bears? Like that's like my favorite thing ever.
Now, see, I find if you have like 3 or 6 beers before you get in the car, it takes the edge off.
Well, I don't think the cops look at it like that.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, right, I like that movie a lot too, Amber. Good. You did a good job.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
The next one on my list is Army of the Dead. Did either of you guys see this one?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think I
Yeah, I didn't
watched.
see this one either. Tell us about it, Ray.
Army of the Dead is another Batista movie.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, that's the one on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the one that has so many fucking plot holes.
Yeah.
It's so fucking bad. I don't know why he thought this was a good fucking movie for him to be in. He rebounded with the Cabin movie, but man, Army of the Dead is not that great.
Well, a lot of Netflix movies are not that great. Just saying.
It seems like Netflix
Texas
is
Chainsaw.
cranking movies out constantly.
This is what he, because he was originally asked to be Peacemaker, and he passed.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that was dumb.
Yeah, that was a bad fucking movie.
Although John Cena did great as Peacemaker.
Yeah, John Cena is perfect for that role. But originally Batista was asked, and when he realized what a mistake he made, this is the next mistake he made.
Might as well keep it going.
If you're gonna fuck up, just keep the ball rolling. You know.
The best thing about Peacemaker for me is that John Cena is like, I've never liked him as a wrestler. Like I always thought he was a terrible wrestler, but like he is, from what I've heard, one of the nicest people like that you could ever meet ever. And like he holds the Guinness Book of World Records for the children's thing, the
Make-A-Wish.
Make-A-Wish, yeah, the Make-A-Wish thing.
That's nice.
And like he's just such a dick in that movie.
He is.
Or in the show.
Have you ever seen what the fuck's that other movie? Vacation, where him and the couple they go on
Vacation Friends.
Yeah,
Vacation Friends. Yeah,
dude, I think, man, I love him as an actor. He is so fucking
good.
I wish he'd just make more movies. I wish he'd have never been a wrestler. I wish he'd just been an actor to start with. Because honestly, I think his wrestling gimmick sucks ass.
It does.
That whole "you can't see me" thing is fucking stupid. And you know he did. You know this, Casey. He did that because his buddy was like, "You won't do that on TV." One of his buddies was like egging him on to do it, and he's like, "Oh, I'll fucking do it." That whole gimmick started on a dare.
Stuck.
And then he got stuck with it. Yeah. One of his buddies was like, "Dude, you won't fucking go on there and do that fucking stupid thing." And he's like, "Oh, I will, fucker. I'll do it." And he did. And then Vince was like, "Oh, that's great. Let's fucking make that your gimmick." And he's like, "God damn it." Yeah.
Too late now.
And it's like people still will take pictures. They'll post pictures like me and John Cena. And it's just with their arm.
It's funny as shit.
All right. Next one on the list, Run Rabbit Run. Anyone see this one?
No. We suck, apparently.
Well, I don't even know if this movie's out yet. To be honest.
There's a couple on the list that haven't been released yet. So it's not our fault that we didn't see them.
I think that one is out. But
I blame Gregory Scott Cummins for causing the writer's strike and the actor's strike. Why these movies aren't out yet.
Didn't they stop that though?
Yeah, it's over now, but I blame him. It has to be his fault somehow.
All right, I'm editing that part out. Greg's
our friend. You can't edit that out. That's my jokes. Greg,
I thought it was hilarious.
Greg will get that. Greg will laugh. Come on.
All right, the next one on my list. This one I did watch. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh, it was so bad.
It was
so bad.
It was so bad that it was good though. I liked it.
I'm torn on this one because I love bad movies. I'm a huge Trauma fan. But goddamn, man, they could have put a little more effort in this one.
Yeah, like, my kids didn't even like it.
This looks like something you make in high school for your film appreciation class, and the teacher goes, "I'm giving you an F." Yeah. That's what this movie looks like. I mean, it's really fucking poorly done.
It is. It's not good.
And this dude had the opportunity to really, really make a name for himself. And I think he just shit the bed on this one. I really do.
I thought the opening was really good. The beginning where the whole storyline of I don't know. I liked it. I go back and watch it again.
Dude, come on.
Nah.
The costumes are so fucking bad, man.
Oh yeah, they were bad. I mean, the
They
fucking mask when he's shoving all that honey in his mask, it wasn't like the mask wasn't even moving. It's just him shoving it into a solid
Like,
costume.
look, if you're gonna use a mask that bad, just make it a dude wearing a fucking mask. Don't try and pretend like it's Pooh Bear.
That it was an actual bear. Yeah,
Right. Just say, here's a guy who's crazy who thinks he's Pooh Bear.
Yeah.
Like I just thought of that, and I've already wrote a better story than this guy did. It took me 2 goddamn seconds, man. Like, it's a really fucking bad movie, and I'm embarrassed for him. And I'm telling him right now, if the next one, because he's got like 2 more in the works,
Yeah.
because of public domain bullshit. If he makes another bad movie, I am gonna send him a strongly worded letter about he should not make any more movies if he's gonna do them like this.
he's got I think 2 or 3 more in the works.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh 2, Robin Hood, right? There's a
Yeah.
Robin Hood one. And what was the other one I sent you? I sent you another one that the dwarf was it the dwarves?
I don't know.
Was it Snow White?
I don't know if it was Snow White
Or
but
Cinderella, something like that.
I don't remember.
But Steamboat Willie's coming up into the public domain. Let's see if we can fuck that one up.
Oh God.
Bambi.
Oh no.
The Saturday Night Live skit is good enough for that. The one where Bambi and all them come back with machine guns and shit.
Oh.
So have you guys heard of this movie Pig Killer yet?
I was gonna watch that the other night, and I didn't because I had to do research for our stupid podcast.
Well, maybe we could talk about Pig Killer on the most anticipated horror movies of 2024 because that's supposed to come out next week. But I sent that to someone and they were like, "Dude, what the fuck kind of movie are you sending me? Don't ever send me this kind of movie again." And then I had to actually text someone else that I had sent it to, and I was like, "Hey, you might not want to watch that movie. I heard some pretty nasty shit about it." I'm not going to tell you that, right? Because I know that.
Oh, I'll watch it.
It's not going to bother you.
I'm sure
If
it's
gory
fine.
and gross, I'm good with that.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's
I
fine.
heard it was pretty nasty.
You didn't. You
Cool.
sent it. You didn't even watch it, and you sent it to me.
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet. No, I never watch any of those movies I sent you.
Oh shit! That's what I tell Casey all the time. The only reason I do the podcast is so I can get the screeners ahead of time.
There you go.
Yeah, we got a lot of them.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of them aren't good either. You don't hear us talking about a lot of them. Right.
Speaking of anticipated movies in 2024, Beetlejuice.
Yes.
I can't wait for that.
I don't see how they could possibly fuck that up.
They have Michael Keaton. They're fine.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to bring you back in early next year to talk about those. Next one on the list hasn't come out yet. Actually, I think it's there's a screening of it this weekend or next weekend with Doug Jones somewhere. Nosferatu hasn't come out yet.
Oh yeah.
When we talked to Doug about this, though, I didn't realize what this was. This is I think it's actually the old movie that they just, or it's the background of all the old movie, right? That they filmed in front of. Wasn't that what Doug was telling us?
Dude, you know how long ago that was? I have no fucking clue. All I hear is they took the old footage and they just did voiceover instead of it being a silent movie. Maybe that's what they did.
Oh, okay.
But that is probably not accurate because I have no fucking clue.
I think it's close to being accurate. I think what they did was they took the actors out of it, but somehow used the background. And like Doug is now Nosferatu, and like all the actors are all different, and there is sound now. So, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I love Doug, but that sounds fucking awful. There's nothing wrong with the original Nosferatu that you need to do something like that.
It was silent. Don't you want to hear?
No, I don't, because that dude was scary as fuck in that movie.
I
Imagine you come around a corner and that guy is standing there. And it's like, God damn it.
Was there? I can't remember where. Actually, it's not that I can't remember. I don't know if I've ever seen it. Were there subtitles at the bottom, like the old silent pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a silent movie. So yeah.
Yeah.
How the fuck would you know what's going on, Casey?
I don't know. I just thought they fucking mimed it. I don't fucking know.
You got to be a lip reader to watch a silent movie? Jesus Christ. We got to talk to Jason and Peter about doing a silent movie with fucking subtitles.
Oh gosh.
And have
Good.
Tommy McLaughlin just
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I think that would go over huge because nobody does that shit no more.
No. It's got to be funny though. It's got to be a comedy.
Yeah, it'd have to be a horror comedy.
Yeah.
Do you know why they don't do it anymore, Ray?
Because nobody is smart as I am. That's why they don't.
They have the ability to fucking make sound.
Right.
All right, the next one on my list is Evil Dead Rise.
Ooh,
I
yes.
think we all saw this, right?
Oh yeah,
So good.
yeah, that one was good.
The only thing I could say that kind of sucked is they weren't in a cabin. You know, they were in a apartment building, whatever. They went out of the normal area, but honestly, it was a very, very good movie. It was fucking gross, and I loved it. And that fucking line, "Mommy's with the maggots now," is like the best line I've ever fucking heard in a movie. So yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I liked it. I wish the book would have been a little more involved.
Yeah.
You know, because generally the movies always end with the book somehow, and they just kind of it got pushed off and just never brought back up really in the movie. So other than that, I thought it was a really good horror movie. Just Evil Dead. I want the book.
Yeah.
Right.
The only disappointment I had with it is like I know Bruce said that he was done with it, but I still just wish that he was involved with it a little. Like I know he was the producer or whatever, but like what wasn't there like someone talking like throughout the movie? Right? There was like a voiceover throughout the movie, right?
Not really.
No.
Wasn't there? Like I thought there was a voice that was always talking, and I was
that
like,
might have been in the trailer.
oh, okay.
I think you're thinking.
No,
of
I don't think it was in the movie.
I just wanted to
but
hear Bruce somewhere, you know.
he was. If you look online, he did do like a cameo that nobody knows about. Like it was
really?
like, yeah, it was like a sound. It was like a bell or something. That was him. Well, you'll have to like look it up, but he was involved in that. It's kind of funny.
All right. Yeah, that was my only complaint. I mean, I think it was a little long too, right?
Yeah, it was a bit long, but not too bad.
Overall, though, I'll give that one a solid an A. We'll give that one an A as far as horror movies go. That they did a good job.
Yeah.
Is it Bruce? No.
No.
But at the end of the day, if they're trying to move the franchise forward, they've done a good job with both remakes.
There you go.
Oh, speaking of Evil Dead, so my fiance proposed to me during an Evil Dead photo shoot. He was Ash and I was Linda. So yeah, we're big Ash fans.
Yeah, I saw those pictures online. They're really cool.
Yeah, they were fun.
Yeah, congratulations too, by the way.
Thank you. We're gonna have a Friday the 13th wedding.
Nice. Awesome. Very cool. All right, next on the list, another one I didn't see. Don't Open the Door.
Nah, I didn't see that either.
No,
I don't think that one's out yet either.
not out yet.
I don't think so. I think a lot of these things got postponed for some reason because
Maybe
we
because
talked
of the
about them like, what was that, 7 months ago?
yeah. Maybe they got postponed because of the strike.
Could be.
I don't know what caused it, but
Thanks,
there's quite
Greg.
yeah, Greg, way to go, Greg.
All right. How about you guys are Scream fans? How about Scream 6? Do you see that one?
I liked it.
I have not seen it because it won't go to any streaming services I pay for, and I don't want to pay for it.
I think it's on Paramount or Peacock. One of those.
Yeah, I think it's Paramount because I have Peacock, and I was gonna watch it, and I'm like, I ain't paying for this. It's part 6, for fuck's sake.
I liked it better than part 5, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, but
Part 5 was all right.
yeah, I just thought they could have done it better, and they could have had a better twist, like, because it's always the fucking same people that are the killers, the boyfriend and the fucking little girl, whatever. Like, couldn't they mix it up, and they could have brought like Matthew Lillard back and had him the killer again? You know what I mean? Like, that would have been sick. But
Yeah, but they're not interested in being creative. They
I
just
guess
want
not.
money. They just want some monies.
Yep.
I'm sure
That's
it's
all about.
well. I'm sure I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's a watchable movie. They all are. Even though, like Amber said, they're super predictable, they're still fun to
Too
watch.
predictable. Yeah, this one's a little bit different, so I recommend it. Like, it's not like fucking Evil Dead good, but yeah, it's good.
All right. Next on the list, Cocaine Bear.
Oh god.
What do you guys think of that? Ray, I can see in your face.
I am so disappointed with Cocaine
It's
Bear.
so bad.
I expected a fucking bear on cocaine killing a bunch of people, and all I got was a bunch of stories about people walking around and sharing their feelings. I
Much.
I didn't care for it. I thought it was but I should have known, because what's her face did this. What the fuck's her name? Elizabeth something.
I don't have it's not on my list.
But knowing that she was involved, I should have known this was just going to be about feelings and not a bear on cocaine.
Yeah, there weren't a ton of kills. I mean, there were some good kills, but there weren't a ton of kills, right?
No.
There was not enough killing by far.
No, and it's there's so many different spin-offs now, right? Everybody's doing cocaine this, cocaine that.
Cocaine shark.
Yeah.
Cocaine shark.
What the fuck on?
There's one there's a raccoon one too.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Look, I'm all for these movies. Like, I'm a big fan of like Zombiever. That's a great movie. I love the genre of the animals that are, fucked up on shit. But they just Cocaine Bear could have been so much better.
I think there's a sloth murderer.
Oh
movie.
yeah.
Yes.
What's that called? Sloth something.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna have to look that up because I love sloths. They're my favorite.
Oh, that one looks. I didn't watch it yet, but that one looks really good. I saw the trailer for it.
Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse. Yeah.
I need to watch this.
Yeah, that one looks really good. I wish I would have watched that instead of Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
Did that one come out yet?
Let me see.
I think that one's out.
2023. Yeah.
I think
Nice.
that one's
It's
out.
out. It's on Hulu.
Nice.
It's got a 4.8 rating. Probably not great, but I'm gonna watch the fuck out of that. The sloth's right here. He's so cute.
Let's see, Ray, tell us about Valentine Bluff again. This is I know you like this one, right?
Oh yeah, that's My Bloody Valentine, the fan fiction. That's the one that our friends sent us the copies of.
Yes.
Which, by the way, I want to let them know I already saw this before they sent it to us. So I love this movie. I think this is, as far as fan fiction goes, this is fucking fantastic. It's really good. I haven't. I know you never watch it, but I absolutely recommend this one to anybody who likes My Bloody Valentine, because I really like the original. I actually like the remake. I thought the remake was really done well, and I usually hate remakes, but I like that one. But Valentine Bluff takes place after the first movie, so it's kind of like it's basically a sequel. But it's really good. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I actually threw some money towards the making of this movie when it was on Indiegogo. They put like a lot of.
You're listed as an executive producer on this movie, Casey.
Yeah, they put a lot of effort into this movie, making this movie. Like, they actually filmed in a mine and everything. Like,
that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the miner. I saw back behind the scenes footage and all that stuff. The miner looked really good, right?
Oh yeah, everything looks fantastic. It if you didn't know this was made by fans, you would think it was just made by like one of the lower tier fucking studios. I mean, it's that good.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. All right, let's see another one here that I saw. Renfield. You guys see this one?
I liked that.
I
did
like
too.
this a lot.
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was going to because like
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage movies are hit and miss for me, but I actually liked it.
Yeah, I liked it a lot too. Nicolas Cage was on my shit list for a long time. Like I did not like Nicolas Cage for a long time. But I'm slowly starting to make the turn. I saw a movie where he played I can't remember the name offhand, but it was what made my turn. And so I went to see Renfield in the theater, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a really good movie.
I've been telling you for a while, Nicolas Cage is the man. I really like Renfield, but it's not just Nick. It's that other dude who was in Jack the Giant Slayer. I think he was the same dude. The guy who actually plays Renfield is really fucking good in this movie. Like, as far as acting goes, this is one of those movies that is completely reliant on the acting to make it work.
Yeah.
And the two of them really, really make this. And Aquafina, like, she's really good in this too. This is just it's a fun version of Dracula.
Yeah.
That dude's name is Nicholas Holt. He was in movies
Warm Bodies, right?
Yeah, he's in Warm Bodies,
The
Jack
Menu,
the
Jack the Giant Slayer. Yeah, I just recently saw him in something else too. I was trying to find what that
Like,
was. Oh, he's going to be in Nosferatu also.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's a good actor. I don't know why he doesn't get more roles. Like, you know, they're giving Nicolas Cage all these dumb roles. This guy could have been in Willy's Wonderland. He could have played that.
Oh yeah, that fucking movie.
I love that movie.
It's so funny. It's just Nicolas Cage literally says fucking nothing.
Yeah, the whole movie.
He drinks energy drinks the whole fucking time. I'm like, dude, this is me.
Yeah, if you're somebody who hates Nicolas Cage, that's the Nicolas Cage movie for you because he doesn't say a goddamn word in the whole movie.
Which one's that one called?
Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, actually, I think Joe Bob Briggs did that on the last drive-in.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I like that he's not afraid to take roles like that. Like, what's that other one with him and Pedro? The one where he plays Nick Cage.
Oh, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yeah, something like that. Was a good movie too.
That one.
He basically plays an actor named Nick Cage.
I haven't seen that one.
Like, he spells his name.
Makes sense.
Well, he spells his name with just N-I-C, but the character he plays is Nick with a K at the end, but his last name is also Cage. They just added a K to his character's name. It's so funny. I love that movie.
Wasn't his thing like he got turned down for like a role or something, and he said like, what didn't he make like a vow to himself, like if he ever got work again, he was never going to turn down another role again or something like that, and like that's why he's in like so many shit movies.
No, what it is he likes to do movies that he thinks are going to be interesting. It's kind of like Johnny Depp. You do a big movie and then you do a movie you want to do.
Yeah.
So Nick just goes, I got enough money. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can do 10 shitty movies in a row as long as I land one good one somewhere in the way. And if you think about it, that's a good way to live your life.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the movie that I saw him with was called Army of One. Did you guys hear that one?
I like that one.
No, I haven't seen
that was a good one. Yeah, he personally gets a visit from God, and he goes and tries to stop Al Qaeda, Osama bin Laden. Like he flies.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
he flies to Pakistan, and it's all based on a true story. It's fucking great.
Oh jeez.
All right. Anything else about Renfield?
It's awesome. I highly recommend it. That's all I can say.
2 thumbs way up.
Yeah.
Let's see another one. I didn't see any of the other ones listed on here. Forest Hills, that hasn't come out
That's
yet.
not out
The one with
Yeah.
Shelley Duvall. That actually
No.
it was listed that it came out in March, but I cannot find anything.
It's not
I
out.
haven't seen it anyway.
I actually looked this morning, and it's still not out. I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck's going on with that movie.
Yeah, I
Maybe
don't know
they're
either.
trying to CGI her pretty or something. I don't know.
Oh,
No, why would they do that?
shots fired.
Wouldn't be a horror movie though.
No, she's not looking so good these days. I'm telling you.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. Insidious. Anybody see the new
Oh wait,
Insidious?
I did. Yeah, August and I went and saw it in theaters.
Any good?
It was good, but like, I guess they've just made too many. I don't know. It goes more into the storyline of like, what happened to the main dude's father. What the fuck is his name? I always forget. But yeah, his father, something about him being locked in the door and whatever. It's just more about the door, pretty much. I don't know. I wasn't like so excited about it after I saw it, but it was well done. The acting was great. The movie itself is done well. It's just stop making them.
Yeah, it's basically run its course.
Yeah, I think
It's kind of like Paranormal Activity.
And yeah,
you run out of shit to do with it.
yeah, and I feel like The Conjuring's getting to that point as well.
Well, they could. The biggest problem with The Conjuring was with the last one they did set in the 80s.
Yeah,
Not enough 80s, and too much of a love story between the Warrens.
yeah,
It made no goddamn sense.
and they're making another one too. So yeah,
Hopefully they right the ship and they realize that horror fans don't want to watch the two of them, like, don't want to watch him play guitar and sing love songs to his fucking wife. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
They want more possession.
Right. We're not here for that.
Give me the devil.
We want doors slamming off in the distance in the dark.
Yeah, but I mean, movie overall, it's good. It's just, yeah, it's over for me.
I've never seen any of them. So
What? Okay, you got to at least watch the first one.
The
'cause that
first
is
one-
good.
The first one is really good.
Yeah.
all right.
And I'd say 2, not quite as good, but still very good. And after that, they start to kind of trail off. But
It's redundant after that. Yeah. Same shit, different day.
you get high and watch it, Casey. You'll be all right. You can watch all of them.
There
You don't have to
go.
worry about that, buddy. Yeah, we have a couple easy episodes coming up in the next couple weeks where I don't have to do too much research, so I'll be able to watch some things that I want to actually watch. So
Aren't those the
Be fun.
episodes that I have to do all the research for? Is that why you're saying?
No. We got Matty Marlowe and his new partner from the Real Drunks, Daniel. They're coming on, and we'll just be watching a movie in the background and talking about it. And so we don't have to do anything for that. We do have to watch Straight Outta Compton for the Barrel Aged Flicks takeover episode coming up in a couple weeks.
Oh, well, thanks for letting me know.
I told you that months ago.
Face it, dating sucked in your 20s, gets worse in your 30s, and your 40s, forget it.
It's a cesspool out there, and we're your flotation device.
Join us weekly for saucy chat, ridiculous love gurus,
And MILF-worthy fun to spice up your life.
the MILF and Me podcast. Every Wednesday on your favorite pod platform.
And the MILFandMePod.com.
Exorcist. Anyone see that yet?
Oh, yeah. I went and saw it in theaters.
Any good?
I thought they could have done better, but overall, it was pretty good.
Now, is this a continuation, a prequel, a sequel? What? Tell us more.
It really doesn't have anything to do with the first one, other than the mom from the first one is in it, and then a spoiler alert at the end, Linda Blair is in it.
Oh,
So yeah, like that was cool. I was so pumped. I'm in the theater. I'm like, oh shit, it's Linda Blair. I was so excited. But yeah, it's not really a sequel, and doesn't really tie in too much. But they did a really good job on the makeup and shit on these little girls because they were creepy.
so
Very
is it like more of like a reboot?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I guess like the storyline is these little girls kind of go into the forest and fuck around with like some witchcraft shit, and then they don't come home, and then they end up showing up in like the weirdest place, and then they go home and things start happening and they become possessed and all of that. And then comes in the mom from the first one, and then she tries to help because she went through it, and then shit happens. I can't like say too much without spoiling it.
I fucking spoil it. I ain't gonna watch this trash because I did not see this. I turned to my experts who are horror fans, and they told me their problem with this movie was it took too long to get going.
Yes,
and then for every good section, there's a boring section. So they kind of were like it. They just did a poor job with keeping your interest through the whole movie because it started so slow.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. They should have like got to the action sooner. But when they did, that was pretty good. I feel like they could have done more spooky special effects with it, but it wasn't bad. I was just really pumped to see Linda Blair, though. That was my favorite part of the whole movie.
With Exorcist, here's the other fucked up part about The Exorcist. The first one's fantastic.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Second one is fucking garbage. Yeah, and it stops most people from seeing part 3, which is fantastic. Brad Dourif is in that.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. And nobody's ever seen it because part 2 is so goddamn bad. But
it sure is.
I mean, seriously, if you ask horror fans, they go, "Oh, I love The Exorcist." You see part 2? Oh, fuck that movie is awful. Well, did you watch part 3? No, fuck that. Why would I watch that?
I feel the same about American Psycho. Like that's one of my all-time favorite movies. Yeah. And then part 2 was the biggest piece of shit I have ever seen. I'm like, why did you even bother?
Yep.
Has nothing to do with Patrick Bateman. Like it was just trash.
Yeah, they really dropped the ball on that one, didn't they? Because
it could have been so good if they would have done it.
His storyline could have just continued for a part 2.
Exactly, because he didn't die or anything in the first one. So
and we really don't know if he actually killed anybody in the first one because
they could have kept going with that and like told us what actually happened.
Yeah, right. Instead, they go a whole different direction.
It was awful.
Yeah.
I didn't even know a second one existed.
Don't watch it. It is a waste of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably like it.
No, I don't
you
think
won't.
even
I guarantee you won't.
Like it. Mila Kunis is in it.
And as much as
it's more recent.
As much as I like Mila, that movie's still garbage. Still garbage.
Bad. And it was like filmed like a 90s like little teeny bopper movie. Like it was narrated through the whole fucking movie and it was just awful.
Yeah, it's really bad.
All right, let's see. I only have one more on my list.
I sent you a copy of the list.
Yeah, this is the list. Beau is Afraid.
What happened to the rest of them?
Well, I didn't write those down. I figured I'd let you handle those. You had a star by some of them, and I don't know what that meant.
Well, the stars were movies that we talked about, like Strays and Valentine's Bluff, that weren't on our original list, but we ended up talking about on the show.
Oh, okay.
That's why they have stars, Casey.
Duh.
You didn't put attention. You didn't put what the asterisk meant at the bottom of the list. No one saw Beau is Afraid, right? I couldn't find this anywhere. I tried to watch
I don't think once again, I'm not sure that's out yet either.
Yeah, I'm not sure either because I tried to find it.
It's funny because everybody talks about that movie, but I can't find it.
Yeah, I like Joaquin. I was willing to give it a try.
I don't care for him.
Don't you?
Nah.
Why?
Depends.
I'm just not a fan of his acting style. Like Joker, I thought was cool,
That was good.
but like when he was in that, what was he? The fuck is that movie?
He was Johnny Cash.
See, I hate Johnny Cash in general, so I didn't care.
Oh, come on.
I think Johnny Cash is a piece of shit myself. Maybe he should write some of his own fucking songs instead of stealing his wife's songs. That'd be
Ooh,
cool.
snap.
Shots fired.
Fucking true, man. He didn't write Ring of Fire, buddy. Come on. His wife wrote that.
Calm down.
Just saying.
It's getting heated in here.
I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit.
Oh yeah.
This is almost,
Probably.
this will get me a lot of shit almost as much as when I said the Clash isn't a punk band.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
We might have a pretty big punk following too after last week.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Jason V, I guarantee he'll say the same thing. Clash ain't a punk band. They're just opportunists.
I don't know enough about the genre. I learned so much during that punk interview with Jason fucking V. Like I didn't know all that stuff. I didn't know there were different genres of punk.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. See, those are the interviews that I love because it's something I know a lot about. Like normally I just sit here and zone out and drink beer and I don't have to pay attention. But when we do one where we're talking about punk, I actually know what the fuck's going on, so it's cool.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. All right.
Let me check
What
my
else?
list. Let me check the
Check
list.
it out.
All right.
I
let's see
have
here.
one
Yeah,
that
tell
we
us.
didn't talk about. It's coming out soon. The Thanksgiving movie.
Oh, that looks good.
That looks awesome.
That one
Yeah.
is actually really exciting because the fans kept up his ass and he finally did it. He finally made the movie.
Yeah, Eli Roth
is
the director, and I'm a huge Eli Roth fan. So pretty stoked for this one. It looks brutal from the trailer. I am so excited for this. We don't really have a lot of Thanksgiving horror movies. We've got that stupid ass puppet, the turkey puppet, Thanksgiving. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with that movie. Have you seen
What's
that,
this?
Casey?
No.
Oh,
It's not good.
Christ. Why?
I'd put it on par with Winnie the fucking Pooh.
Yeah. It's literally a puppet fucking turkey.
Oh, bring it on.
Yeah.
What's this one called? The one coming out?
Thanksgiving.
Oh, it's just called Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So if you go back a number of years to what is that? The Death Proof and
Oh.
they did the fuck's the other one?
All those like the commercials, like the
one with Rose McGowan. Fuck.
Shit. Yeah,
So-
I remember the series. you're talking about.
Planet Terror.
yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
they did these fake movie promo trailers at the beginning of those movies. And Machete was one of them, which eventually became a movie. And Thanksgiving was one of the because he asked his friends to make fake trailers for the
Oh
movie.
shit. Okay.
And Thanksgiving was one of them. And that's why people have been up this guy's ass. Like, dude, we got Machete. Can we get Thanksgiving? And he finally broke down and said, all right, fine. I finally got it. It's wrote. I'm going to do it. So that's where Thanksgiving comes from. It's from a fake movie trailer.
Nice.
And it looks fucking great.
I didn't know that's where Machete came from.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you seen the trailer for this, Casey?
No,
You should watch it. It
Yeah.
looks brutal as fuck.
I will. What was on your list, Ray?
I'm checking right now. Let's see here.
All right, Santa.
Yeah,
check
I'm
your list.
checking the list twice. I think we hit everything on the list, but I want to bring up. I don't know when they came out, but I watched them because the actors were all on strike, and the writers were all on strike. So the streaming services just threw all kinds of garbage out. They're like, "We got nothing. What's a movie we can throw out there?" So here's two movies that I loved that would have never made it if the writer's strike hadn't happened. So I'm going to say Attack of the Killer Donuts.
Oh
I
god.
absolutely love that movie. You want to talk about a good B movie? I love that movie. Is it, are the special effects amazing? No. Is the acting great? Fuck no. But is it a fun movie? Absolutely. And I will say the same thing for Attack of the Lederhosen Zombies.
What the fuck?
Which, if you
Oh
think,
my god.
it's like an 80s, like kids go to the mountain to ski, but these fucking idiots they're trying to make snow, and the chemical they use to make snow shoots into a guy's face, and all of a sudden he's a zombie, and there's all these other zombies.
Oh god.
So now you got all these goddamn, and they're in like a German town, so like the zombies are all in Lederhosen. I like it. It's
all right. I want to watch these.
It's fucking funny.
How about here's one we missed? How about Infinity Pool? Didn't it? Anyone see that one?
Absolutely.
I didn't see it.
Actually, that was really good. That one was actually really good. It surprised me. I didn't think I would like it because the trailer's kind of shitty. But then I actually watched that one and it was good. It's got this weird twist to it. And that's one I actually don't want to give like too much away, because if you're a horror fan, you'll probably, it's not a straight up horror movie. It's more of a psychological thriller.
Okay.
But, it's definitely good. I like that.
Is Aubrey Plaza in that? Right?
I have no idea.
Is she in that one? No. That's the one with Mia Goth. Mia Goth is in that one.
Oh yeah, Mia Goth's in that.
Isn't Aubrey in the Cobweb movie or whatever?
I don't know.
I didn't like that one.
Did that just come out?
Yeah,
I'm not sure here. I'm
ago.
just looking at 2023 horror movies. I was just going to run down here quick some ones that I missed. See if you guys saw any of these. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, my kids love that stupid ass game.
My son, we were going to watch it on streaming. He refuses to watch it on streaming because he's forcing me to take him to the theater to see it.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
It's all right. I mean, it's very predictable, as I knew it would be.
Well, it's a kids' horror movie, so
yeah. Well,
hopefully it's a gateway drug for kids to get into horror.
Yeah. Well, I know they're making another one after this. They set it up for a sequel. So
okay. Here's Cobweb. Aubrey
like
Plaza. She's not listed in that at all.
Okay. All
right. Lizzie Kaplan, Anthony Starr.
Oh, that's who it is. Okay.
Any good? No.
It has its good parts, but the ending is stupid as fuck. So
okay,
there's that.
That right there is about 85% of horror movies.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's a lot of just movies in general. It's like
horror really, really has that problem where they think they're going to be fucking tricky at the end, and they just totally ruin the whole fucking movie.
Yeah,
they can't get out of their own way. It's so horrible.
I tell you what, though, that Leatherface movie, the like prequel, where they talk about like the backstory of like the Sawyers and like Bubba. That movie they call him Judd, but that was real. The ending to that movie was fucking good, like very, very good. There was a huge twist, and you did not see that coming at all.
Is this the Netflix one?
Oh fuck no, that movie is awful.
Which one are you talking about?
It's called Leatherface.
Oh, it's just called Leatherface?
Yeah. It's really, really, really good.
It's a couple of years older, but yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
nice.
That's one that has a very good ending.
Cool. All right, here's another one. The Nun. Anyone see that one?
The second one, yeah. Yeah, I watched it.
Oh yeah, The Nun too. Any good?
Again, there's good parts and bad parts. It definitely could have been better. And there's another creature involved now, and it's not just the nun. There's like this goat man thing. So yeah. I mean, like, it's not bad.
Now, see, why wouldn't part 2 just be 2 nuns?
Right.
Wouldn't that make sense?
Or maybe the backstory of the nun. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, who was in charge of this thing and said, you know what we need? A goat
A
man.
goat man. Who doesn't want a goat man?
How about When Evil Lurks? Anyone see this one? No.
Haven't even heard of it.
No, me neither. When Evil Lurks, the residents of a small rural town discover that a demon is about to be born among them, and they desperately try to escape, but it may be too late. Gets a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Ezekiel,
Where did you find that?
it's on just Google. I googled 2023 horror movies.
I'm gonna need to watch that.
Ezekiel,
I'm writing that down right now.
I'm putting it in my phone.
I've never heard of any of the cast. Luis Zembroski, Demian Salomon, Emilio Vondovich, and Ezequiel Rodriguez.
This better not be fucking Spanish subtitles.
Oh
might be.
fuck!
All those names sound
Sounds great,
Spanish.
though.
99%. 7 out of 10 on IMDb. 90% of Google users liked it.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
language
Well,
Spanish.
I'm all right with the subtitles sometimes.
Have you guys watched? So I've been dealing with this show Fairy and Undercover that we've been watching. Have you watched any of the Netflix shows or like streaming shows that are in a different language but dubbed over?
Yeah, I have. Marianne. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
It's very good. It starts off kind of okay. So it starts off with this old lady literally in her kitchen boiling a pot of something and ripping her teeth out. Like I was like, okay, I'm hooked. And it's all subtitles. It's actually really interesting, but the acting isn't that great.
But no,
I
I'm
mean,
not
it's-
talking about. I know what you mean with the subtitles, but I'm talking about like dubbed over, where you're watching it, where you.
Oh, it is dubbed over, but there's also subtitles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it like because
And they
this
don't
fairy
match
movie?
at all.
Yeah, the fairy show. It's like watching an old Japanese movie with the English.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But it's like it's so fun. I mean, the show, like, it's that good of a show that it doesn't really matter too much, but it's still funny. All right, here's another one. No One Will Save You. Anyone hear of this?
Nope.
No, 81% on Rotten Tomatoes. Brian
Oh,
finds
what the-
solace within the walls of the home where she grew up until she's awakened one night by strange noises from intruders, unearthly intruders. Caitlin Deaver, Zach Duham, Geraldine
Don't-
Singer. Never heard of them.
All right, I'm interested.
How about Saw 10?
I haven't seen that yet, but I have heard good things.
I'm kind of done with the Saw franchise, to be
I think
honest
I
with you.
am too. Same shit. Everyone wants to play a game.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
At
I
some
stopped after
point,
the first one. I never saw any past the first one.
There's quite a few of them that are good in that series.
Yeah.
It's just when you get up to about, I think it was like 6, I started to lose interest because it's like, all right, come on.
Same shit every time. Same
Yeah.
with the Fast and Furious movies. Just fucking be
Yeah.
done with it, man. Like too many.
Now, I do like how the Fast and the Furious just escalate everything every movie,
Yeah.
where it's to the point now where it's going to be almost like Armageddon, where they're going to
Yeah.
fly their cars onto an asteroid and save the world. Like, it's coming.
Oh God, yeah, pretty much. A fucking UFO.
Yeah. They're going to fight aliens and shit pretty soon. It's going to be crazy. Bigfoot's going to show up.
All right, here's a couple more. The Boogeyman. Anyone hear of this one? See this
I
one?
have heard of this.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
It's on,
seen it.
it's on
we
Hulu.
saw that. It was
Any good?
all right. No, I
It's
wouldn't
all right?
recommend it. It
No?
was all right. I'm so picky when it comes to horror movies. Like, it takes a lot for me to be like, oh man, that was fucking awesome. Yeah, no, it was all right. I tell you what, though, there's this movie on, I want to say it's Hulu. I think it's a Hulu original. It's called Fresh. It is very good. I loved that movie. That one, I was like, this is fucking awesome. It's more like, I guess, like a thriller with a little bit of horror attached to it. It gives me American Psycho vibes. It's very good. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely watch that.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Put that on my
All right,
list.
here's another one. Malum. Anyone hear of this one?
That sounds like
heard
some
of it.
kind of Indian horror movie.
Rookie police officer takes the last shift of a newly decommissioned station in an attempt to uncover the mysterious connection between her father's death and a vicious cult. Throughout the night, she finds herself barraged by terrifying supernatural events while unveiling the truth behind her family's twisted past. 84% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What'd you say that was called?
Malum.
Because I think I saw that movie, but under a different name.
Huh.
The hell was the name of that?
It's on Stars, Hulu.
It sounds real familiar to a movie I saw about a female cop who spends the night in a station that's closing down. She sees all this weird shit going on.
Oh, I know.
Last Shift. That's what it was called.
Yeah, that's that one. That one was weird.
That was fucked up.
Really weird.
But for a low budget movie, that one was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it.
I'm not going to say it's like, Oscar worthy or anything, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, I don't see anything
sounds
about this
similar.
being called something different.
Yeah, I've heard of that movie. I just haven't seen it. Malum.
Oh yeah, Last Shift. Yeah, it's a remake of Last Shift.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
Look at that.
Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants over there.
because that was made in 2015. Last Shift.
Yeah, it was.
And they're already remaking it. How fucked up is that?
Right? Maybe it's a better budget.
It could be. They could have
Alright,
given it a name that was pronounceable, though. That would have helped.
Yeah, right. All right, how about Pet Cemetery? Anyone see that one?
Is it a
Bloodlines.
Paramount? Yeah, I wasn't into that.
It doesn't look like anybody else was either. It gets
I'll
22%.
eventually watch it, but I'm not excited about it.
It's not great. It's not great at
'Cause,
all.
I really don't think we need an origin story. Like, I mean,
No.
he pretty much sums it up. He's like, you buried dead shit there. And then it comes,
That's it.
like, what do we need an origin story for that? He already told us what happens there.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I did not fancy that movie.
All right, how about Haunted Mansion? And this one was pretty popular.
It was cute. I like the original one though. Well, it's actually not the original. It's the remake with Eddie Murphy. That one I liked a lot. That was adorable. This one was good though. I didn't think they needed to redo it though.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. How about I know this one was getting a lot of people were talking about this one online. Totally Killer.
Haven't seen it.
Oh, I like that one. That was good.
Was that good?
That one's fun. Yeah, I like that one. It's kind of like it's a time traveling movie, kind of similar to Happy Death Day. It's got the same vibe as that, where she goes back in time and she's trying to solve the murder. She ends up in like 87, I think it is. I really like that one. I recommend that one.
Cool.
That was so she goes back to 87, so it's more of like an 80s feel to it, or what?
Yeah, but she's from our time, so all the shit that's going on in the 80s really offends her. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay,
But,
cool.
yeah, she's trying to solve a murder. She's back in time, but in the you know how the 80s were, Casey.
Yeah,
it was different, and she's experiencing. Yeah, she's experienced it firsthand, and it's kind of funny. I really like that movie.
Cool.
Oh wait, didn't we talk about the Strays when we were on?
The Strays.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch it?
I love the Strays. I absolutely love that movie.
Oh, it was so good.
I think I laughed almost through the whole movie.
Same. The shit they came up with that came out of those dogs' mouths made me laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny. And if you haven't seen it, there's a scene where the dog says he's gonna go bite his owner's dick off. Later on in the movie, there is a scene that involves that, and it's pretty goddamn funny.
It is so fucking funny.
We had talked about this on the podcast a couple times. So, that movie, like, it is dogs talking, but there was another movie that just came out with Bill Burr. It's on Netflix. Old Dads. Have you guys seen that?
No.
I have not seen that.
So, but it's more of that like raunchy type of humor. Like, do you think that's like coming back? Like, do you think that's gonna make like a comeback again?
I hope so.
I wish, but I think there's only a handful of guys that are going to be able to do it. Bill Burr is one of them, mostly because he doesn't care if he gets canceled.
Yeah.
I think most comedians are scared to do stuff like that because that'll kill your career. Like, if you're not Bill Burr, what he's doing will fucking end you.
Right.
You can't just say what you want anymore.
Yeah. Unless you're Joey Diaz and double down on it.
Once again, Joey's old. He doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
I mean, there's a thing said for the older guys also don't give a rat's ass. They just say what they want because they've already made their money. And if they get the people who are canceling them aren't watching his shit anyways. So they don't care.
True.
But the younger guys are trying to figure out how to write politically correct comedy. And man, that's a tough go.
Yeah.
That is a tough road to go down. And Bill Burr's old, he's older and he just doesn't give a fuck.
You know who one of the newer comedians is that doesn't give a fuck that I just recently discovered? Shane Gillis. You guys know who he is?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. He is fucking funny, man.
He is.
So funny. I'm going to send you some of his stuff, Ray.
Matt. Now,
You'll dig it.
I will say, now, there is a comedian actor who can get away with pretty much anything he wants because he's so goddamn good looking, and that's Ryan Reynolds. He can pretty much, he can get away with whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
Him as Deadpool is the best.
That's what I mean.
Ever.
Because I just thought of, have you seen the movie The Voices?
I love that movie.
No.
That is such an underrated movie.
It is. It's. Oh, you haven't seen it, Casey? What the fuck, bro?
It's so fucking good. It is fucking phenomenal.
I love
Slaughterhouse is available now, Amber, by the way.
I'm gonna fucking watch that.
I was just scrolling through, sorry.
I literally have a sloth fucking onesie pajama set.
All right. Let's see. It doesn't look like there's too many other good ones here that we missed. Suitable Flesh, that gets 85%. Heather Graham, I never heard of this one. You hear this one?
Really? Heather Graham's in there?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna look it up though. What was
Psychiatrist,
it called?
Suitable Flesh. Psychiatrist Elizabeth Derby becomes obsessed with helping a young patient who's suffering from extreme personality disorder. However, it soon leads into occult danger as she tries to escape from a horrific fate.
That's very vague.
Barbara Crampton's in it.
Okay.
I think I saw the movie poster for this one, but I haven't actually been interested. See, look, I'm from the 80s. That's where I grew up. So a movie has to have a good movie poster and a good title. Suitable Flesh, not really doing it for me. I need a movie poster that really sells it. When you used to go to the shelves and see Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface right on the front, swinging a chainsaw, you were like, "Yep, I got to see that."
Yeah.
Even The Stuff had a great fucking cover. You're like, "Ooh, The Stuff. This looks great," but it's not. It was a trick. So, I wish they would name these movies better. It's like a band. A band needs a good name. If your band's got a shitty name, nobody's going to like you just because your name sucks. Band name and logo sell shit. That's why the Misfits are still relevant to this day.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's why you see people wearing their shit that don't even know who the fuck they are.
Same with Nirvana. Like I see
Nirvana.
people wearing Nirvana shit all the time. Like you are
Grateful
5,
Dead.
you probably don't even know.
Yeah,
Grateful
you
Dead,
got it.
same
Yeah,
thing.
you get a good logo and a great band name, and people will wear the fuck out of that for decades.
Yep.
Same with movies. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What are
Did
you
we
gonna
miss
do?
anything here?
don't
Anyone else
think
want to say anything else?
I don't think I've seen anything else from 2023. So
Yeah, 2023 was shit for movies.
I did watch I'm a huge Bill Moseley fan, like he's one of my favorite actors ever. I want him on my podcast so fucking bad.
Oh, he's on my wish list. He just had his
yeah.
birthday. I did 2 birthday posts for him.
Oh, did you, dude? He follows me and he likes my shit, and I'm like, bro, just come on my podcast. His birthday is actually the same day as my fiance's, which is really cool. But yeah, so I watched this. We were at Walmart the one day and we saw this this movie, and it's called Natty Knox, and I was like, dude, Bill Moseley's in this. So we were like fucking pumped. We watched it. It's awful, dude. It is so bad. Like I fucking love Bill, but this movie is bad. And it's fucking Danielle Harris is in it too, and Robert Englund. And I'm like, this has to be good.
Yeah.
It was not good.
See, Daniel Harris was your clue that it was no good.
Yeah, I guess.
That should have been your clue right there.
But I mean, like, watch it if you want to. But
I'm not going to.
This is not good.
I love Bill and I love Robert Englund. Like those are 2 guys that I would literally, if they said I'll come on your podcast if you murder someone for me and bury them in the desert, I would.
You'd be like, okay,
would.
who?
Yeah.
Does it matter who? Okay, cool.
Like ex-wife, whoever, I don't care. You just point me in a direction and give me a shovel. I'm off to do the dirty. Just come on the podcast.
Yeah,
Amber and I have talked about that before. It's not easy to get Mr. Moseley.
It is not.
I did talk to his manager and stuff, and we did. She wants me to pay a hefty price for Bill, and like if I wasn't a poor ass bitch, I would have dropped that in a heartbeat. But
did you offer murder?
No, but you know what? I will email her back. You'd be like,
you should
kill somebody.
Yeah. Everybody needs somebody dead. It's just a matter of are they willing to bring it up? You know.
True. Can I just off somebody for you and have Bill come on after?
Right. It doesn't have to even be somebody you really despise. It could just be somebody that you just don't really like.
There's
as long as it's not Gregory Scott Cummins.
Yeah, no,
I couldn't murder him and bury him in the desert. I like him too much.
Greg would fucking tear you a new one, man.
I'd sneak up on him. You think I'm going to just confront him? You think I'm going to walk up and be like, I'm sorry, Greg, but I have to hit you with this shovel and bury you in the desert. I'm really sorry about it. Wait till he was fucking sleeping. He'd murder me. That guy's scary.
Amber, this has been awesome. Please tell everyone where they can find you. All that good stuff.
All that jazz. You can find me on Instagram. It's amber.brook32. You can find me on Facebook. I think it's the Amber Brook. I have a new movie coming out. I'm not exactly sure when. It's called 259, and it's going to be sick. So be on the lookout for that. Like, it is really well done. So possession horror, true story. So yeah.
Yeah, I know the Cody told me that the true story behind that. I'm really looking forward to that one.
And that all happened to Ryan.
Yeah.
You know Ryan. Yeah.
That's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, definitely check that out. I know Cody's been working really hard on it, so it'll be out sometime soon.
Yeah. All right, Amber. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Later.